I guess you guys have all seen this kind of stuff. This is the like the components you see in catalogs. Has everybody got a catalog at their shop? Yeah. So this is, you know, texturing, twisting, scrolling, bending. You got edge hammering, surface hammering, chiseling, hammered tubing, flat bars, belly pickets, you know, things like that. And these are just some samples of various renditions of that. And this is a sample gate with some textured bars and scrolls. So it's kind of the end product, and we'll show you some of the machines that that do these things.
You are almost 100% aluminum?
Either way, we will gate you with steel or aluminum, your choice. But we like the aluminum because of the rust kind of a thing. I think it's, did everybody see The Graduate? The movie The Graduate? Yeah, what was the tip the old guy gave the college kid? Yeah, I'm giving you a tip, it's aluminum. Okay. Anyway, so that's kind of the end product here. And we'll go around and look at some of the machines that do some of these things. And I'll turn it over to my follically challenged friend, Jonah.
All right. I actually had a full head of hair when I started working here. And Robert, company policy, no one can have more hair than him. So, anyways, these are some of the architectural iron machines that we rep here. They're all German made, and these are actually some of their best-selling machines in all of Europe, as a lot more people are getting into stainless steel, more clean line stuff than some of the ornamental. What's really unique about this machine here is a dual-sided drilling machine. So it actually allows you to come in and drill both sides at the same time. That way you're perfectly aligned. We're doing any cable rails, feeding any rods through here. Also, with just pulling a couple bolts out, you can change the angle just real quick, and so going upstairs, it makes it really nice. And so actually what I'm doing right here is, this will do dual-sided drilling, but I'm going to do what they call flow drilling, and then also threading. And flow drilling is actually where it actually heats up the material and pushes it in, so now you have a lot more to thread into. So you guys can kind of pass this around here as I'm getting set up, but you can kind of see how it works there. You can just preset your stops over here, so it keeps it real easy to change your measurements. So now I'm going to go, now that I just went ahead and flow drilled, I'm going to go back to my original start point. I'm going to go ahead and flip it 90 degrees here. So now I'm set up to thread over here. Put a little threading oil here. Just lost my chuck there. Thank you.
So it's got limit switches here that control, and then you've got the speed And this has an automatic mister, but we haven't hooked it up because we didn't want it.
Most people break capsules are doing the wrong thing.
That's right, because they're not held,
Yeah.
not held properly. So this is. Yep.
Well, we do it, but we don't use it.
Yeah, if it's capsule food,
Oh, so actually, there's a bolt there, Robert. So now, like I said, instead of having, about 3/16 to thread into, now we have closer to about, 5/16. So we have a lot more to thread into here.
And because you have this index on the end, your lines stay straight. Because the typical way of doing it on a milling machine, you're going to lose your line when you clamp and unclamp. I mean, it's made specifically for this purpose.
So obviously, it's nice to change out the tooling here, and I can do different drilling on that sample there. You can see, I don't know where that went there, but okay,
Yeah, it's good.
yeah.
Aligning it both ways, there's no drift because you're coming in from each side. Perfectly aligns it.
It sort of automatically aligns because you don't have to adjust for different sizes of pipe, or it just automatically centers, doesn't it?
Yeah, all we do is just change out the blocks. We just change out one of the blocks right here, and it's just real quick releasing. So just whatever size you want in there, and the bottom one is the one that will go and center it, so the top one's not as critical.
What kind of diameter can you do there?
So we can go up to 3-inch on here. And so not just pipe, we can also do tubing and T-channel and flat bar. Mm-hmm.
Steel, aluminum, anything. You just have to have a different chuck to hold it on the edge there. And then it's got the stops, so all of your divisions are laid out one time. So this is they call this the manual machine because you have somebody has to move it and hit the stops here. And then there's also a fully computerized one where you can program in exactly all of your stops. And it's very reasonable. This is like only $30,000. We've had some guys that have paid for it in like one job. We had a company in New York that did a multi-story stainless steel Staples store in Manhattan, and he paid for his machine in one job.
The automatic machine, will it feed and then rotate and come back and thread?
Everything.
All night?
Everything, yeah, rotate.
Yes, if you have a set product line, you can program it that one time and then just pull it off the computer, hit 2x2 post, and it'll go ahead and drill and move to the next spot. It'll even, like you said, rotate it 90 and go back and then so we put it on the other side here. And so this right here is their actually polishing and grinding machine. So you can actually, whatever kind of different finishes you want to put on there. Hey, Robert, you mind grabbing that bar over there that has different finishes? So how this works is the belts are actually on a wheel. So the whole wheel's going around as the belts are also going around. So that allows us to go around and polish the whole pipe. And here's just an example you guys can pass around of all the different finishes we can do. So it'll actually do a near mirror finish as well too. So you can also put Scotch-Brite pads on there. So if you look here, this one has now it has oils and handprints and everything on here. And so we can just go ahead and turn this one on here. And it has an automatic feed on it. I'm opening up the belts here.
Slow it down up here on the feed. You can change your feed rate.
This one can go up to 4 inches.
Do you have to change the belt for each finish, though?
Yes, for the different finish you have to change your belts, but these belts last a long time. You get a lot of polishing out of them. And so it can actually, they can do about a 10-foot length a minute, just polishing it up.
Stainless.
Stainless, aluminum, steel even. So we have some companies that just like to clean up all their stuff after they're done with it real quick and just send it through and sand it all up. You can do some light curves on there. They have a way where it can kind of feed up so that you can do different angles and stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
How difficult to change?
All we do on here is just take a wrench, just loosen it here, pull the spring down because it's tensioned. Just pull the spring down, all of a sudden it's loose, and so you can have belts changed for in a couple minutes, depending on the finishes.
This is a sample piece showing that's real.
Oh, okay, this is not the there's
What's that? So this whole part right here, yeah. So this whole wheel goes around as the belts are going around here.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a computerized scroll machine, and I'm going to program it to do a C scroll, and then we'll show you how it works. This is 1/2-inch solid square with it's already been in-forged in a hot process. We'll do some of that over here. So we program it slow. The machine doesn't care how thick the metal is. It's like the honey badger. Okay, and we're going to bring it back to our 0 point. Okay, and we're going to do the other end. Set. That's the third step. Ah, shoot. That didn't go well. That's really embarrassing. Okay. Okay. Let's try that. So really all the computer is doing is memorizing rotations. So it's a computer in the simplest term. I didn't quite get enough on that third one. I'm choking under pressure here. Okay, but once you've got it dialed in, you can go faster. So anyway, that's the idea. And then you can just change scroll dies by dropping them in. And yeah, and that's what you do.
Do you make a lot of those dies, or do you just make them?
No, they come with it. So
Could be done though.
sure, absolutely, yeah. Okay, well let's keep moving. We made this is all aluminum, heavily textured, and then we use a hydraulic table to bend it. And we bolt the panels in so we can do a two-tone paint job. It's kind of a northwesty kind of a thing. This isn't for the flatlanders, you know. This is up in the trees in the woods. And this is a multicolor patina that we do. There's like 4 shades of paint in there. But come on through, I'll show you the paint booth. Yeah, that's all aluminum. Mm-hmm.
That's a customer's order.
Yeah. Yeah, we do some for customers. Come on in. Come on in. This is actually the Street of Dreams this year. This is kind of a vineyard. Wonder how that sounded on tape. Come on in closer. Come on in. This has got a faux finish on it, and we're painting up the grapes. We actually, Brad out there, he's very humble, but he's actually very talented. He actually forged the balls because we couldn't get these in aluminum at the time, so he actually forged on the air hammer the balls and made the clusters. Then we laser cut the leaves and then veined them.
So you forged that out of like a square bar? Just a round bar?
Right. Mm-hmm. Right on the air hammer. But you know, we made the baskets, the collars, textured the bar, the twists, the vine texture, the circles. It's against our religion to send money to China. It's a very narrow religion, but we're very specific about the tenets of our religion. Why not make it here? But that's why we're in business, right? I mean, is to make stuff. So anyway, that's another faux finish. We put some green over black.
How did you make the leaves? Or
We laser cut those.
did you hammer in that veining into the?
Well, that's kind of a secret.
Oh.
But, I'll tell you later. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, that Brad figured that out. That's actually, he turned the plasma down and turned it down real low temperature.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like scraping it with your finger. It took a while to figure out, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say I tried that once and I gave up. It was half blowing through, half doing nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll try again.
Yeah. Worked pretty good.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
Is there a sign that goes into the?
Yeah, there's actually a bronze casting that goes in here. I was going to put that in for you, but I forgot.
Looks great.
We still got some more painting to do. We didn't get all the clusters. We were just working on this yesterday.
What did you
Kind of
s-
change the color on the leaves to give it a little interest. But
Are you hand painting those grapes?
yeah,
Wow.
So how long does it take to do a gate like this?
you sound like a customer. What's the first rule when somebody asks you that? What do you say? John, what do you say? How long does it take you to do that?
I've been working after 30 years, so.
There you go. Nobody answers that question.
How long does it take to get the machine?
6 to 8 weeks. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. See, I even changed the paper for you guys so you wouldn't have to walk on a dirty floor. I hope you appreciated that. Oh, here's my gates to the left. Anybody? I'm in my pyramid phase of design. So,
I like the one out front that has the big pyramid on it. Pretty cool looking. Boy, it would sure catch a little wind.
yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't make a gate solid like that. But I like your taste. I appreciate that you like my pyramids.
Neat, massive form.
Yeah, so this is obviously, once again, textured, and then I'll show you on the hydraulic table, we weave it. But, yeah, that's my story.
The pyramid, is that welded or is that formed with
Yeah, we weld it.
Pretty unique extruded shape.
I was just looking at that.
We get that made from a mill.
Is that just for extra structural stuff like Sapa?
Oh, we bump it on our hydraulic table. We'll make a lot of our gate arches where we just use a hydraulic table to slowly and bump it around.
Okay, come on in.
Yeah, actually, I was happy.
Okay, everybody here should have this machine. It's this is a 24-ton. Come on in close. Come on, don't be bashful. This is a 24-ton hydraulic horizontal press. This is really cool. A lot of the processes that you do hot, you can do cold with this. That's 3/4 solid steel, you know. And then of course it has the computer also, so you can program it to repeat, you know, for making. It's a very handy item.
So if you do that cold, does it put any stress fractures in it? You could.
Don't see any.
Never broken yet.
I don't know.
It depends on the metal. In aluminum, you have to get the right alloy, or you would have troubles. Why don't you guys move around this way? I'm right-handed. It's going to be trouble for me if I do it wrong. But I'll show you. So you can obviously bend 90s, and there's all kinds of. It's set up to bolt tooling down, like doing that weave on the bottom of the gate there. We've got little fixtures that we put on here to, to do that. So I'm turning it around. So we do a lot of bending to templates, one-to-one templates in AutoCAD, the ornamental scrolls and stuff like that.
We actually make a lot of our own custom tooling too. This is what Robert was talking about. Or you can just quickly bolt on different stuff, put it on there, and make some of our baskets and stuff. Or it's also the same machine we use to put our belly picket dies on. So all sorts of different shapes you can press out, whatever you want.
So you can go pretty deep.
Yeah, you can.
So choking under pressure here, just a second. So you can also turn this on to repeat. So if you want to, like somebody was asking about bending like our gate tops, we'll actually bend our gate tops on this rather than anyway, it's just a very versatile tool. Yeah. And actually, like this spear point here, we have some tooling that we do some forging on here also. We have an air hammer, but you can actually make spear points, and we neck that down.
This is two on this part, right?
No, that's solid.
This is the whole thing is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we just put up we have a fixture. We just bolt it on here to neck down that spear. Okay, where's Brad? Have him start the forge. Well, okay. Any questions? Anything you want to see or thoughts, hopes, dreams, fears?
When you do that sphere, is it just a two process, you know,
Yeah.
at once?
The spear, that necking down like that, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just make a thing to,
Just two passes and you're there.
yeah.
Someone learning.
This one you're just hammering?
Yeah, we're gonna make the spear point over
Oh,
here,
okay.
but then afterwards, yeah, you just take it and you just neck it down. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can make it as thin or as thick as you want. It's just a little something. Yeah, he's got the tooling there.
Yeah, Larry, this is some custom tooling we made where we just pull this on so we can just comes together.
Yep.
You got a little stop built onto that too.
No? Oh, it's a measurement gauge. Yeah, right.
Stop power.
What's that little machine run for?
I'm not sure. I have
How
to
long
ask.
does it take to make?
Take to make one of those? Yeah. But it's German precision. I mean, look at that. That's awesome stuff. 2-inch steel.
So you can actually just drop pins in too. And do the
Yeah, there's just
top.
it's just the point I have about tools is you can't have enough of them, and a lot of times people think you just buy a tool and like you buy an air hammer and just, oh, I'm going to be a master blacksmith because I have an air hammer. Well, just because you have, a skill saw and a hammer doesn't mean you can build any kind of house. It's just a tool, and it still requires creativity. There's a lot of debate on the internet that that they think we're the Antichrist because we have tools, the artist blacksmith types, and God bless them. I don't know why if they want to keep riding a horse, why are they dogging me for driving in a car? Keep riding your horse. I don't care, but we're going to use the tools that are available, and AutoCAD, Hebos. It's here to stay.
So that's 2410.
Yeah, that's a 24-ton thing there. Okay. Any other questions? I'm rambling. I don't know.
The machine is out there that's doing the flow drilling. Now that one you can download on AutoCAD or a post-processor program.
No. Brad? Is this ready to go? Oh, he's loading a welder. Brad, is this ready to go? Okay, come on over here. This is an embosser, and so we're just running some material through to do some edge hammering. I suppose there's people someplace doing this over an anvil, I don't know. This is 3/4 solid aluminum, so it's just got a different ring in there.
Why does it make so much noise? German engineering.
It's the ultimate wrought iron machine. Okay. Yeah.
Run it through twice.
Yeah.
So it's not just
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, we got samples like that out there. We do that all the time. Because this was designed by German blacksmiths to speed this whole stuff up. Oh. Hey, we're still over here. That's just warming up.
How do you align when you put the divots? Sometimes they're lined up on the corners and sometimes they're offset.
What are you saying?
It's like going on this side if you wanted to go anticlinal or directly centered on it. You know, so
You're talking about how would you align this divot with this one?
or missing.
Yeah, you can't.
Okay.
Because it slips. So.
Can you set it to do all 4 sides at once? Or do you only do
Not in this process. There's other ones that tubing you do all 4 corners at once. But oh yeah. No, this is made for steel. Yeah. This is actually for a job. So we're trying to get some work done. So I want to make a line. Everybody get over here and start feeding it through. This is a work day. Where are you guys out of?
Eugene.
Oh.
Eugene, Vancouver.
Eugene, Vancouver?
Eugene, now new location in Vancouver.
Oh.
Just acquired a facility up there.
I haven't opened yet. It's coming in.
All in the making.
Yes, right. Yeah, we're just doing one pass.
Go both directions. Or you roll it back over.
Yeah, we gotta go back around. Yeah. You wanna set that up for spear point? I think is it? Okay, well we'll do a little in-forging here, and then here, we'll put these. Put this. What's that?
It's not going to heat up. Like no shows, we're going to be going every time.
Yeah. We've been busy.
Yeah, we just do mostly laser cut.
He's gonna.
Clear off a little bit.
So how can you go deaf when you do it like that? Take all the fun out of being a blacksmith.
Yeah. You have air hammers? Yeah.
But it's, they're a real noisy piece. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Here, we'll go ahead and turn that off.
notch 90-degree copes and put the weep hole in on this machine for like 5 different sizes of pipes without doing any changing of anything. And it's really easy. I brought some, if anybody wants to try it, do the big stuff first. Basically you turn it on and all the dies just keep going. And all you have to do is find the hole that your pipe fits in, wait until the punch goes down. Then you just line up your ears of your cut with the lines on the machine. Perfect coat. And then come over here to this little notcher thingy. And I haven't figured this out yet. You got your weep hole. So it's pretty cool. As far as I can tell, the only maintenance that this machine has is that every half hour you lube the dies. And that's it. It does, so if I had something that was going to use 2-inch pipe, 1 1/4 inch pipe, I'd just go over to my other hole, stick it in. Oh, didn't line it up. But I got it. And the other thing is too, you can do your third. Three sides? That's pretty cool.
Does it do anything besides 90 degrees?
No, it only does 90s. So we use like the belts. It fits like perfect.
But if you're gonna buy that die, it's probably
Third size, 3 sides.
Very nice.
Yeah, so easy.
Yeah, that's great.
And we were actually drilling our